Imbes na simulan yung trial, binalik sa Congress. Ngayon, yung Congress binalik sa Senado. Sabi ng Congress, ball is now on Senate. VP Duterte impeachment complaint has been returned. O ngayon, kanina na-interview si incoming senator, still congressman pa siya. ACT-CIS, Erwin Tulfo bears House plan to refile impeachment case versus Sara Duterte. Refile? Bakit kailangan i-refile na nakafile na? Nung nakafile na mga kababayan, ni-return to sender. Pagkatapos, i-refile daw.
The Senate impeachment spokesperson, the impeachment trial spokesperson, Attorney Tunggol, has said that the House has first to publish the certification that they did not violate the...
Masalimuot na ginawa ng mga senador na talaga
nagpapagang mga balita at pagtalakay sa mga isyu ng lipunan. Pulsa, opinyon, banat at paglalantad sa katotohanan. Pulsa, what you see is what you get. You decide.
Ito po mga kababayan, si Dante Maravillas, Bicolano vlogger, broadcast journalist from Albay. Kumusta po kayo mga manoy, mga manay, mga tugang? So pag-usapan natin itong impeachment case po, yung articles of impeachment kasi lalong gumulo. Lalong gumulo yung kwento mga kababayan. Kung ano na yung mangyayari sa articles of impeachment, ginawang basketball po. Imbes na simulan yung trial, binalik sa Congress. Ngayon, yung Congress binalik sa Senado. Sabi ng Congress, ball is now on Senate. VP Duterte impeachment complaint has been returned. O ngayon, kanina na-interview si incoming senator, still congressman pa siya. ACT-CIS, an incoming senator, congressman and incoming senator Erwin Tulfo. Ito yung sabi niya kanina. Oh. Sabi rito sa report ng Inquirer, Erwin Tulfo bears House plan to refile impeachment case versus Sara Duterte. Refile? Bakit kailangan i-refile na nakafile na? Nung nakafile na mga kababayan, ni-return to sender. Pagkatapos, i-refile daw. Yan ang baka mali lang yung dinig ni incoming senator Erwin Tulfo. Kasi baka ang mangyari niyan, hindi man pwedeng dalawang beses mag-file. Ayun, makasilip sila ng butas. Sa bagay, talagang gumagawa sila ng butas, gumagawa ng problema. Yan ang sitwasyon ngayon sa Senado. Wala man problema, gumawa sila ng problema para lang ma-delay yung impeachment trial po. Yon ang tingin ng isang kilalang abogadong taga rito sa amin sa Albay, si Attorney Howard Calleja. Yan po, sabi ni Attorney Howard, yung mga sinaduran niya, mga lawbreakers na, lawbreakers, lawyer hit Senate on Sara Duterte trial. Wala man sanang problema. Talagang intention po. Gumawa sila ng problema para sila may poproblemahin. Ginulo yung proseso mga kababayan ng impeachment. So ito yung sabi ni Erwin Tulfo mga kababayan. May nakarating daw sa kanyang kwento na i-refile yung impeachment case. Nabuang na mga kababayan itong mga senador. Nawala sa katinoan. Kaya sabi ni Attorney Howie Calleja, yung mga lawmakers natin, naging lawbreakers na po. So sabi ni Erwin Tulfo, I think that the House will really refile it. That's what I heard from my colleagues. They will refile it with the 20th Congress. Before, they said, once returned, they will refile it. I don't know how they will do it in mechanics. I do not understand. Let's wait and see. Sabi niya po sa mga reporters. Tingin ko, medyo mali siguro yung hindi man kasi abogado itong si Erwin Tulfo. Kasi pag rinifile, lumalabas, hindi pa na-file, di dalawang beses magpa-file. Ibibigyan mo ng rason na questionin ng defense. Hindi lang yung defense ang ki-question yan. Yung mga members ng Senado na tinawag ni Father Flavi Villanueva na mga hudas. Di ba? Sa madaling sabi, pag ganyan, talagang gumawa sila ng butas para makalusot. Di ba? At mangyari yung tinatawag na one year ban sa pagpa-file. Ano mangyari niyan? Mauubos mga kababayan yung panahon ng ating mga senador at mga congressmen sa pagpaparapapasa na lang ng impeachment case imbis na simula na yung impeachment trial. Nakita ninyo kung paano tayo niloloko nila? Yes, sabi ni Erwin Tulfo. And then, we'll see where do we go after that. I know that there's a ban. 1-year ban. I am thinking, what can that be? Hinanapan ng butas, mga kababayan. Ibinalik, pagkatapos, i-refile. Para i-refile. Is that the intention, mga kababayan, ng mga senador na kaalyado ni Sara Duterte? Para magkaroon na ng violation? At mangyari, yung kanilang objective, mga kababayan, yung kampo ni Sara, na i-dismiss yung kaso, hindi na magkaroon ng trial at presentasyon ng mga ebidensya. Payag tayo, mga kababayan, sa ganitong ginagawa ng ating mga senador. Ngayon, tinanong si Erwin Tulfo on whether or not the 20th Congress can pursue the impeachment trial of Duterte. Sabi ni Erwin Tulfo, I think it can proceed. Well, my stand here is that it should just be heard in Congress. So, we can lay everything out for the public and clear up any doubts. Yun sana, mga kababayan, unang-una, ang sabi ni Sara Duterte, although hindi man tayo naniniwala, with the actions ng ganyang mga abogado ngayon, taliwas doon sa sinasabi niyang I want a bloodbath. Kasi ang ginagawa, mga kababayan, ang efforts ngayon ng kanyang mga abogado ay di matuloy, pati mga kaalyado, at di matuloy ang impeachment trial. Ginagawa ng butas, mga kababayan. You see? Grabe ang pagkadismaya, mga kababayan, itong si Atty. Howie Calleja, na isang constitutional law professor. Sabi niya, our senator lawmakers are lawbreakers. Nilalabagan niya ng mga senador ang mismong ating konstitusyon and the Senate's own impeachment rules. Sabi po ni Atty. Calleja na taga rito po sa amin, sabi po ni Atty. Calleja, ito ang ating mga senador are supposed only to listen to the evidence and decide to convict or acquit, not to make motions which Escudero allowed. Yan nga po, kung sana, mga kababayan, senador pa, Senate President pa, si Juan Ponce Enrile, sabi ko nga po kahapon, malamang yung motion, in out of order yon, yung motion ni Bato de la Rosa, kasi hindi man dapat siya nag-motion ng ganon to dismiss. Ang motion to dismiss dapat galing sa defense lawyer ni Sara Duterte. Siya na yung tumayong abogado na hindi man nga po siya abogado sa kanyang profesyon. General siya police, nag-abogado, ganon katindi ito mga kaalyado ni Sara Duterte dyan sa Senado. Talagang binalahura po yung ating konstitusyon, pati yung Senate impeachment rules. At ang masaklap, yung presiding officer, yung Senate President, inalaw po na siya po, abogado, nakakaintindi, siyempre abogado, nagmukhang mga ignorante po. You see? Sabi ni Calleja, that is their only mandate. But they acted instead like the lawyers of Sara, which is like a regional trial court judge behaving like the lawyer of the accused, sabi po ni Atty. Calleja. So binanatan niya si Senate President Francis Escudero and the 18 senators who voted for the remand, alleging they used procedural maneuvers para lang i-derail and ultimately avoid the trial of the Vice President, who Calleja said stands accused of serious offenses involving the misuse of hundreds of millions in public funds. Lumalabas itong mga senador, naging protektor, mga kababayan, ni Sara Duterte. Yun ang ginagawa nila ngayon. Kaya sabi ni Howie Calleja, ito anyang mga senador, yung naging aksyon nila serve only to prevent the public from uncovering the full extent of the alleged wrongdoing. So nagsasabuatan para pagtakpan yan ang pananaw, mga kababayan, ni Atty. Howard Calleja. Yun man talaga po. Pag tiningnan mo ang mga actions nila, lalong pinapahirap po. Humihingi pa ngayon yung Senado. Yun ang announcement ng kanila inappoint na impeachment court spokesman, si Atty. Tungol. Dapat i-publish nila. May publication pa daw. Inuntra din, mga kababayan, ni Atty. Bukoy. Wala man ang yang ganon. Talagang inanapan po ng diferensya. Kahit yung pag-anap nila ng diferensya, mga kababayan, yung mismong aksyon nila, hindi nararapat, absurd, not required. Pero pinagpipilitan pa rin nila just to delay kung ano-ano na po ang hinihingi para sa patuloy, para lang maipatuloy niya yung impeachment trial. Ito yung sabi, mga kababayan, dito ni Atty. Bukoy, nasa kapangyarihan na niya ng Senado ang susunod na akbang kung may pagkaantala, hindi ito galing sa House. Ngayon, sabi naman po ni House spokesperson Princess Abante, the lower house chamber did its duty in sending the article of impeachment to the Senate and should not be blamed for delays
in the trial of Vice President Sara Duterte. She also disputed claims that the House rejected an alleged entry of appearance from the camp of Duterte. Paliwanag ni Atty. Princess, a courier anya tried to deliver a document to the gate of the Batasan Pambansa Complex on June 16. Ngunit hindi malinaw kung saan ito galing at kung anong klaseng dokumento ito. Walang cover letter, walang formal na paliwanag. Kahit hindi ito agad tinanggap, hindi dahil tinanggihan, kundi dahil kailangang malinawan muna ang layunin at tamang pagproseso. Sabi po ni Atty. Princess Abante, this supposed entry of appearance anya should have been clearly labeled. And it is not a requirement for the proceedings to continue in that the document was not accepted should not be cause for delay. She urged Senate spokesperson Reginald Tungol not to mislead the public and not use a clerical detail as a reason to shift the blame to the House, adding it is a minor matter being blown out of proportion as if there was malicious intent. Huwag po natin gawing teleserye ang isang seryosong proseso. Ang impeachment na hindi tungkol sa pa-victim o paandar. Ito ay tungkol sa katotohanan, pananagutan at hustisya. Ginawang teleserye po ng Senado. Wala mang problema sana, gumawa sila ng sariling problema. Imbes sa dumiretso na sa schedule ng impeachment trial, ibinalik yung articles of impeachment. Pagkatapos ngayon, nagsasagutan sila tungkol sa sinasabing delay. Kung hindi ninyo yon binalik, di wala na sanang delay. Delayed na nga ng more than 5 months, lalo pang na-delay yung schedule na June 2. Pagbasa sana ng articles of impeachment, pinischedule niya June 11. Pagkatapos, after ng mahabang diskusyon, babalik lang naman pala. Pagkatapos, ituturo ninyo yung Congress na siyang nagdi-delay. Napakalinaw, kayo yung nagdi-delay. Tama po mga kababayan? Yes, sabi ni House Impeachment Prosecution Team spokesperson Attorney Antonio Bocoy, it was unusual that the Senate imposed 2 conditions on the House, which he said is supposedly a co-equal branch. You don't do that, anya. Kaya mayroon tayong interparliamentary courtesy. Ang impeachment court, anya, does not have the authority to remand. The Constitution says they should proceed to trial forthwith. And their power is to try and decide. Nagkaloko-loko na po yung proseso. Kasi sinadya mga kababayan na ikomplika. Gulong-gulo na mga kababayan. Sila, gulong-gulo na. Kasi sila man lang ang gumawa ng gulo. Para lang madelay ng madelay. Pagkatapos, nag-announce si Atty. Tungol kahapon. We're expecting anya na magpa-file anya ng motion from the defense panel. Motion to dismiss the case. You see? Malinaw mga kababayan ang sabuatan. Kaya tama itong pahayag ni Atty. Calleja, yung ating mga senator lawmakers, naging mga lawbreakers na. Pakinggan natin mga kababayan itong interview ni Karen Davila kay Atty. Bocoy. Ito po mga kababayan, pakinggan natin.
The Senate impeachment spokesperson, the impeachment trial spokesperson, Attorney Tungol, has said that the House has first to publish the certification that they did not violate the Constitution in the impeachment against Vice President Sara Duterte before the Senate recognizes that particular certification. And the prosecution panel has to take cognizance. They have to take action of this. What are your thoughts? Ano po ba ang proseso? Kasi ang taong bayan naguguluhan na. Ano ba talaga ang kailangan? May nagsabi hindi yun kailangan. Sabi ni Professor Christian Bonson.
Sinadya yung
pero ang sabi
panggugulo,
naman ng spokesperson ng impeachment court, kailangan daw yun. Kasi hindi nila tinanggap, sir, di ba?
Opo. Pero yun ang sa sinabi ni Senate spokesperson na kinakailangan i-publish muna, hindi ho yun kinakailangan. Ang pinapublish yun na tinutukoy niya are laws enacted, resolutions enacted, executive issuances issued by the president or the executive branch, and decisions of the Supreme Court. ito pong this resolution that was passed was not apropos of a lawmaking function of the House. In fact, this is covered by the doctrine of judicial notice, official acts by the legislative body.
Okay.
So, judicial notice.
Yeah. So, Attorney Bocoy, what was remanded back to the House already certified that they did not violate the 1987 Constitution with
Dinaikot
the
lang po
impeachment of Vice President
para
Sara
madiling
Duterte,
kung ano-ano
even
ng
if there were
requirements
3 complaints filed before that.
Pati publication
Ang tanong
po,
ngayon,
hinihingi
the
na.
Senate did not recognize this. Kahit na sinertify na, what will happen next?
That is unusual. They impose 2 conditions. One is the certification, which we already have, and the other is an affirmation by the upcoming or incoming Congress, the 20th Congress, that they are still pursuing the impeachment complaint. It is a very unusual, to say the least, or absurd situation because they are ordering not the prosecution but the House of Representatives, a co-equal branch. You don't do that. Kaya ho tayo merong interparliamentary courtesy. And this one breaks that tradition, breaks that practice.
Sa legal batas nga, sinalaula na ng
File
Senado.
this because
Yung
even
mga
if you file this certification, hindi rin
sabi
tayo
yan ng
usap,
mga
we cannot move forward
constitutionalist
because they
mismo,
impose another condition,
hindi po ako.
which cannot be complied with now. So the option is whether to file them separately as separate compliances, or we file them together. So we're weighing our options right now. We need clarification. What do you really want? Why? The reason for the remand is not among those recognized by law. If you will recall, the rules of court is suppletorily applicable to the impeachment proceedings, meaning if there are no provisions covering certain areas or certain stages in the proceedings.
Tapos, ang laging hamon po ng spokesman ng Senado, may reklamo niya kayo, i-file ninyo yung question. Ang reklamo ninyo, mag-file niya kayo sa Korte Suprema. Ayaw mo na pong patulan, mga kababayan, itong mga hamon na to. Kasi, sabi nga ng mga legal luminaries, baka trap lang ito para lalong ma-delay kasi pending sa Senado. Yun mismo ang sinabi ni dating Chief Justice Renato Pono. Dapat niya, pag-aralang mabuti yung mga actions. Kasi alam nila, alatang-alata na talagang ang intensyon, mga kababayan ng Senado, i-delay ng i-delay. Later on, para mabutasan po yung mga actions ng prosecution. Later on, ma-dismiss ang pinaka-objective. Hindi matuloy ang impeachment trial. Yan ang objective nila, mga kababayan. Mga utak sindikato na po, mga kababayan.
Covered by the Constitution or the rules of impeachment by the Senate, then that's the time you apply the rules of court. They cite that the remand was an exercise of the inherent power of the court, citing Rule 135 of the Rules of Court. But the problem is, the court, they say that the court has the inherent power to amend and control its process and orders. But there is a caveat there. There's a precondition, provided that they are conformable to laws and justice. Yun ang sinabi ng spokesperson, he stopped short. Sinabi lang niya that they have the inherent power to amend and control. Hindi niya tinapos yung provision
That's because he is actually possibly mouthing off what the Senate President had said, that the impeachment court's power is limitless. In effect, sinabi ni Senate President Chis Escudero, kahit anong gusto nila gawin, pwede nilang gawin. And he cited a law to support that.
Yan ang sinasite nila, yung Rule 135. Like I said, the inherent power of the court to control and amend its process and orders should be conformable to law and justice.
Correct.
Yeah.
And this is not conformable to law.
At
The
saka
oath
sa
that
ating
they have
konstitusyon,
And the
yun ang
oath that they have
naglilimit.
taken. Now, this is
Above
not
the
conformable
Constitution pa
with
itong
law
mga
and
senador,
justice.
lumalabas.
Why? It is not the court, the impeachment court, does not have the authority to remand. The court, the Supreme Court said, the Constitution says that they should proceed to trial forthwith, and their power is to try and decide. You know, gasgas na nga yan eh. It's been over-argued. It has been overstressed.
Paulit-ulit na lang.
But, you know, they still come up with their own interpretation, which are not in accordance with law. So you're correct, and I agree with the framer, Attorney Christian Monson, that we're heading towards a broken democracy.
All right, but what happens now? Because the impeachment court technically, as Senator Risa Ontiveros said, it is still ongoing,
Yes,
right?
it is. Yes, it is.
They've given summons to the vice president, I believe.
Yes.
So there's a process of the prosecution also responding. Kumbaga, the process is ongoing.
It is.
Ang tanong, what happens with the 20th Congress?
We await, kasi ganito, no? That's why we want a clarification. What do you really need? Because according to the law, you should proceed. You impose additional conditions not sanctioned by the law. You cite provisions that do not apply or in fact contradicts what you're saying. So, we are weighing our options. That's why it is taking
Legal
it is taking
maneuverings,
us
mga kababayan,
a while
ginagawa ng Senado.
to come up with a firm.
Hindi nga legal maneuvering, kundi illegal na. Kasi against the Constitution. Kaya yun, tinawag na ni Atty. Calleja. Senator lawmakers niya, naging mga law breakers na. You see? Anyway, babantayan natin mga kababayan itong masalimuot na ginawa ng mga senador. Na talagang ang objective, i-delay ng i-delay. Later on, madismiss yung kaso. At hindi mapanagot si Sara Duterte. Gusto nilang palusutin. Yan ang pananaw ngayon ng marami nating mga kababayang Filipino. Hindi lang yung ating mga kababayan. Maging ng mga legal luminaries tulad po ni Atty. Calleja na isang constitutional law professor. Ito naman po, Firmax Firming and Lifting Cream, pinapahid po sa mga pulses in affected area. Mainam po sa paninigas ng mga kaso-kasuan. Ito naman po, Automax Radiant Serum. Sa mukha naman yung application. Anti-aging po siya. You will look 10 years younger than your age. Sa mga cancer patients naman po, baka lang gusto ninyo itong itry. Naing siya red mixed fruit drink. Hindi mo po siya gamot, food supplement siya. Kaya lang, gawa siya mga kababayan sa goji berry. Yung goji berry, may anti-cancer properties. O ngayon, yung mga inquiries ninyo, dumiritso na lang kayo sa aming messenger sa Facebook para masagot namin agad. Ayos pa? Ayos na ayos niya, Mr. Maravilla. But anyway, ito po pala yung aming bagong product na binibenta online. I am worldwide amazing pure organic barley powdered drink mix from Australia. Negosyo to ng aking anak na architect entrepreneur Riz Maravillas. Ayan po. Kontakin na lang po ninyo siya, Riz Maravillas on Facebook. Ang mga health benefits niya, boost immunity, improves digestion, enhance energy levels, packed with antioxidants, prevent cancer. Sa mga naghanap po ng malinis and spacious fitness gym, pumunta lang po kayo sa aming Colossal Fitness Gym. May Grab car rental din po kami. Ito naman po yung bago naming product na binibenta online. Eye Glow Serum, whitening po siya. Tingnan ninyo yung epekto sa aking anak na architect before and now. Yung mga inquiries po ninyo, dumiretso na lang kayo sa kanyang Facebook account, Riz Maravillas.